You always with the shenanigans.
You know, every blue moon I shenan.
So you can shenanigans
Again and again. Anyway, hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Did you wipe your camera off?
I did.
So I look crusty.
You should.
Good. Okay, so this week has been a week. And
Bob's this week a week.
I feel like it's gonna always be a week. That's really how I'm feeling.
Yeah.
This week I still don't know what day it is. It's been like one of those, but I created again this week, so created more products. And it was efficient. I am still working on ways to make my shipping process more efficient. So, but this week was rest in a way.
Okay.
So yeah, this week was cool. It was cool.
If you do it right, you can do work and rest, and it doesn't feel overwhelming.
That's fair. That's fair.
If we do it right. We don't always do it right.
Yeah, I don't. Because I still get a feeling of a little bit of being overwhelmed. Because like, you gotta make money by tomorrow. gotta get this business staying afloat.
Yeah.
Keep the business staying afloat. Yeah, gotta stay grounded. You know, and I would like to find a home, but you know. So it's just like a lot of different things. Because then sometimes you feel lazy too. Feel like you're not doing nothing. But yeah, we can get to that later.
Yeah. To your point, I've been battling between feeling complacent, and kind of just having faith that things will work out. It's really a very thin line between you don't have to hustle. You don't have to do all of these things because I did it before and I feel like I was on a hamster wheel.
Yeah. Going nowhere fast.
And, you know, was working a whole bunch of jobs and not really making a whole bunch of money and then being tired. It just didn't make sense. So I want to move efficiently.
Yeah.
I want to be productive, but I don't want to just be doing busy work.
Yeah.
Okay. So I had my interview this week. You remember Six Figure Sally from the first episode? Go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out.
I don't think I want that job. They gonna make me work for them 6 figures. So.
Like real bad.
Like real bad. So not that I don't mind work, but that's just not the type of work that I want to do. So we're just gonna keep grinding. I got a few more. Thank you for applying. We're sorries. And that's cool. I'll take a we're sorry.
Yeah.
As long as you're sorry, because you should be. You should be. You should be sorry.
You should be real sorry.
Yeah. No, but me and Arie went to this event on last Sunday. And it was for like creatives and things like that. So I met somebody and I connected with them. So we'll see where that goes.
Okay.
I talked to them. Not on the phone yet, but like via email or LinkedIn.
Okay.
So
I'm like, we'll see.
Prayers up. I am finding that, you know, when you don't know what to do, you can plant seeds, you can talk to people, do things outside of your comfort zone. There was a time that I would not have talked to him.
Yeah.
I would have just let that ride.
Yeah. But like, we can't do
Why
that now.
Why be scared? Hey, ain't no more scared. Ain't no more
can't
scared.
Do that now. Like,
there is no more scared. There is no more, that makes me uncomfortable. There is no more, I don't think, I'm finding that even if you're unsure, have those conversations with people.
Yeah.
Tap into their brains, because the field that I want to go into, I guess I can share, is community engagement. Yes. So you know how Issa Rae did on Insecure when she like curated certain events and things of that nature, and just bringing like artists and art together with the community. I also want to do that with sports. So that's the realm that I want to go into. And I didn't tell anybody for the longest time because I didn't know how I wanted to look, and I still don't know, but I think having those conversations with people to say, this is what I'm thinking. How did you get there?
Yeah.
Because even the dude I was talking to, he was like, my background is very unique, it's very dynamic. And I was like, mine is too. So I'm thinking, your path has to look this way. And he confirms that no, it doesn't. You just need to know people in certain areas.
And have those connections. But you can't build connections if you don't open your mouth and tell people what you want.
Absolutely.
So, like you said before, you got to plant seeds. I think like this very moment is a planting seeds season. Almost like okay, well, this season is gonna go by regardless, right? But what are you planting in between time?
Yeah.
And I think the seeds that I'm planting, if they don't do what I need them to do, I still tried. At the end of the day, like, the worst thing that could happen is nothing happens, but I don't want that to happen. That's the worst thing that could happen.
To be fair, they talked about, I think it was a pastor who talked about this, a bamboo tree.
Yeah.
And that you can plant a bamboo tree and it takes however many long years for it to even pop out from under the ground. But once it does, it's like 2 inches.
Yeah.
2 feet.
It was a pastor. It was Transformation Church.
Okay. Either way,
Mike Todd.
It can be underground for a long time, like growing those roots. And then all of a sudden it hits, air.
Yeah,
sky.
I almost want to say it's like 2 feet.
2 feet a day or something like that?
Like a few hours or something like that.
Google
it grows really fast.
Google how bamboo trees grow. But it's not a normal tree. You know what I'm saying? If we sitting here trying to grow like normal trees do, we not normal trees.
No. And I think I'm not going to look that up because that takes too long.
Yeah.
Because I tried. Fingers and went moving.
Crazy.
Yeah, they weren't moving as fast as I need them to. But of course, we wanted to look and want life to look a certain kind of way. But to be honest, we have to be satisfied in the waiting season, in the wait.
In the until.
Yeah. And so... And I think you and I are both on the same page as this, but like, we're going to do our best. So like me doing in that waiting season, just doing our best to show that we putting in that effort. Like the rebrand that I did with my business, that glow up was me giving it my best effort.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like if it doesn't work out, I can't say it's not because of something that I did. It just wasn't time, or it just wasn't supposed to be. Like, I put in the work, I hustled, and I've been doing all these things, running ads and all this stuff. So like, if it don't work out, I'm going to be able to sleep knowing that I did everything that I said I was going to do and everything that I like wanted to do. So, it's just in a waiting season that we just gotta be content, even if you're not like happy with where you are at the moment.
That's real. Yeah.
I mean, so like you answered how you feel through this week.
I would say, it was just kind of a battle of like, it was like very productive, but I'm in this battle of trying to figure out, number one, am I complacent or am I just got a whole lot of faith? My faith be making me look crazy sometimes, or making me feel crazy too. Because I'm like, am I not doing enough? Do I need to do more?
Yeah, because you kind of like feel like a little lazy.
Yeah, kind of.
But
like sitting here twiddling my thumbs sometimes, like, what should I be doing? And I'm also trying to figure out if I need to go, like, if people keep telling me no to all of these jobs, is it because I'm supposed to go on an entrepreneur journey, or is it because it's like not the right position?
Yeah,
I done changed my resume, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and mind you, she's doing like I'll say about 4 to 5 things right now. Work, like helping other businesses do things, helping mine, helping my dad with his real estate, and helping other people with nonprofits and stuff like that. So it's not like she's being lazy, but that's how the enemy can come in and make you feel like you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing or something like that. Which brings me to today. I've actually seen this like maybe 2 weeks ago, because I seen it on my business page.
Oh, okay. I didn't. This is my first.
Because like when y'all like looked at it, my business page was first thing to like it, like Because I was like, I was looking for it. But earlier this week, I was like, dang, I really wish I would have saved it. But basically, someone posted a carousel of asking a question to ChatGPT. Now, mind y'all, having this business, I believe that I am somewhat of a ChatGPT.
No, she's a ChatGPT
aspiring guru.
Yeah,
right. I'm aspiring.
Hey, but ChatGPT be putting
that's
us
my
in the
girl.
game, like,
that's my girl. She be saying, "Hey, friend. Hey, boo." I be like, "Hey, sis." Period. Oh, anyway.
Wait, pause.
Yes.
Resumes, cover letters, marketing,
social media content calendars. Like, please, if
help
you need
you
help
with your budget. Shoot,
that's
give
friend.
you business ideas.
That's my friend.
Freak around and give you freak around
and find out.
And give you recipes.
Yeah.
And give you anything.
Yeah, I even tried skincare formulas and things like that to test it out. Now that they ain't work out the way that I needed them to, but I, as the scientist, the mad scientist, I guess, handmade scientist, I found out how to tweak a lot of them recipes to test out new stuff. But yeah, no, like don't sleep on it. Please don't sleep on it.
Shameless plug for chat.
No, for real. Okay, so her prompt for ChatGPT was, if you were Satan and you wanted to stop a young woman from meeting her potential and fulfilling her life's purpose, how would you do it? So first of all, great question, because I wouldn't have thought to ask that type of question.
Creative. Oh, not the notes. Not the notes.
So I wrote them down because it was like a lot to go through. But there were 12 things that ChatGPT basically said. Like, at the end of the day, ChatGPT said if I was Satan, I would basically knock her down to have her feeling like she's almost nothing.
Unworthy.
Yeah.
No confidence.
So I'm going to read all 12. That's cool. Because I wrote them down. They got to be used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's hard work.
Okay. Because the penmanship is... No, I'm just
it is. I got to agree.
So number 1, undermine her self-worth. He said, I will create toxic relationships. I would fuel the fear of failure. As a matter of fact, if any of these resonate, raise your hand. Let's do that. Okay, let's start over.
That's good.
Okay, so undermine her self-worth. Create toxic relationships. Fuel the fear of failure. Distract her with superficial goals. Then instill a victim mentality. Yeah. I don't know.
You just don't change.
How you gonna tell me what I've experienced?
Okay, go ahead.
Crazy talk. That's diabolical.
If you're unsure, then that says something.
6, create constant comparisons. Promote perfectionism. Discourage emotional healing. If you're unsure, raise your hand.
You're right.
Foster burnout and overwhelm. Feelings of overwhelm. I don't know. Normalize settling for less. Fuel imposter syndrome. And block her connection to intuition or faith.
Ooh, that hits too close to home.
Yeah.
That was on my home. Matter of fact, the home was on me, like the whiz.
Like the queen of me rolled up.
Yeah, now Dorothy got my slippers. Okay.
I'm undone. I'm unwell. So I think for me, because you can look at the list.
Yes, please. So that was crazy.
For me, that I've right now, definitely feeling overwhelmed and burnt out. And the fear of failure was like 2 weeks ago. And also the imposter syndrome, obviously, like having my own business, like in comparing myself to other businesses, like they website not even done. They pictures look crazy, and all they posts keep saying, and numbers keep saying, oh, I made 6 figures this month. How? Right?
I need answers.
Yeah, no, for sure. And send them to me. DM me those answers. But and my thing was to distract her with superficial goals. That was good for me, or it resonated with me, because for the longest, I'm like, this year alone, I kept saying, I want a high rise. I need a high rise. I like need a high rise. I need to overlook the city, because then that's the perfect place to use for business and use to create all these videos. But like, God kept saying, be a good steward of what you have. And I was like, but I want what I want. Mm-hmm. You said you want these good things for me, and I have the keys to the kingdom. So unlock the door. Like, what did you? The door was not moving. Okay. So that was good for me, but.
That's good. That's all you got to say about yours? Or for now? Okay.
For now.
Not even
that. Let y'all in like that.
Okay.
This the beginning.
Okay, so I would say my top 3 will be undermining her self-worth. Mm-hmm. Create comparisons. And fuel imposter syndrome. I would say will be my top 3.
I don't know why I struggle with that word.
Imposter syndrome.
And imposter syndrome. It's just one imposter.
You got it. You can do it.
Yep.
Okay. I would say always feeling like I don't belong because I'm different, or because my path doesn't look a certain way. I always feel like, well, I'm not qualified. Ariel always says I have issues with titles.
Yes.
So I can do the work.
Yes.
Pull up my sleeves, get the work done. But as soon as you put a title on what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, that's called project management. Oh, that's called director of such and such and such and such. I'm like, no, that's just, I was just helping.
Yeah, but her thing also, like, if she looks at, like, first of all, when you do job searches and stuff like that, and you see the actual, what's the word? The description of the job. It's something.
Job description?
No, but it's something else.
Okay.
But the layout of what you have to do and things like that. No, stop.
Okay.
Excuse me. It looks intimidating, and it can be intimidating. However, when it comes down to stuff that you already know how to do, it's like, as soon as you see the title, you like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. You've been doing it for the past 5 years. Like, that's something that she has to like get over, or because she has this like you do this like perfectionism thing for sometimes.
Sure. No, all the time.
No, it's sometimes. It's not all the time.
I feel like it.
Because sometimes you be like real relaxed. Oh, whatever happens. Okay, sit out. Mm-hmm. But you have your moments where it's very like, no, it has to be like this. I need it. Very, very type A.
Very type A. I just learned this year that I was type A. I really did. I didn't think. I thought. I don't know what I thought, but type A, girl. Because some of them type A's be type A.
No,
like when I'm around other type A's, I can chill.
Definitely take a step back.
I can chill.
Yeah,
I'm not like an overbearing type A. Mm-mm. Some of them type A's be a-holes. Okay,
that's what the A stand for. Okay, so when we say all of this stuff, it was like that's how he distracts us from our life's purpose. Let's tap into purpose. Like, what is it? What is having a purpose? What is purpose?
Yeah, that used to make me struggle. That question used to make me struggle answering, because I always thought it was like one purpose. I'm here for one reason.
Yeah, literally one and done.
Yeah, but it's really, I see it as that not being true. Like, there's different seasons for you to serve in different capacities. There's different seasons for you to learn different things. So
yeah, it's ever changing.
Yeah. I think my main purpose is to serve others. I think that's all of our purpose. It just looks different.
Yeah.
But for the longest, was like, why I gotta keep helping people build their businesses? Why I gotta help them? Like, I want my own. Well, I can create my own by helping other people, okay?
Yeah.
So I just try to change my perspective about that.
Yeah. Because that's the title thing that we was talking about.
Yeah. But purpose is dynamic. Purpose is, like you said, ever changing.
Yeah.
If you want to be spiritual, we ain't gotta get spiritual, but It's to just like show up as your best self.
Yeah. In a way to help others, or how can your skills help others?
It's really this. You can be in any field and help other people.
Yeah.
With your tech, you're an engineer, you're building buildings, you're in construction, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
Be the best that you can be at it. You pull people up, teach them your ways, teach people who need to know how to do construction or need to know how to be an engineer, like reach back, pull people up.
Yeah. Because we all have a lot of things that, like, we have a wealth of knowledge, but a lot of people go to the grave with it. Like,
yeah. What they say? Graveyard is the richest place on earth.
Oh, yeah. Because, like, and I think we've had the generation before us where it was like a stay out of grown folks' business and all that type of talk. But I honestly think a lot of trauma could have been avoided if conversations were had.
Absolutely.
But also a lot of hardship could have been avoided if conversations were had, as in, no, don't go this route. Why? Because I said so. No, don't go this route because I've experienced XYZ. So then if we do experience it, because some people have to learn on their own.
That's me. I'm a hard head.
Sometimes, yes, for sure. But I learned that I don't need to learn it on my own.
Hey, now,
because maybe I don't have time.
You tell me a stove is hot, I believe you.
Yeah, don't even worry about it. I smell it. It sounds like it's burning. I don't know. I'm cool. But yeah, so I just feel like a lot of conversations need to be had with other people. Like, if you can help somebody, help them. If you see somebody who is going down the same path as you, or or something like that, just talk to them. I think that would be helpful. So share your knowledge, share your wealth.
And also, I think purpose is being. Like, literally,
That's good.
Cootie Simmons.
Oh my, Cootie.
So that event we went to on Sunday, he was maybe. Oh, I apologize, Cootie, if I say your name wrong.
Baby, you said Cootie name wrong.
Okay, well, I'm gonna keep talking and she's gonna look it up. But basically, he was saying that, look, I done lost my train of thought. He said, yesterday, it don't matter. Like, that time is not real anymore. It happened, it's gone. Only time that is real is right now. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. We can guess, we can assume, especially if we just day to day, it's pretty much the same. But we don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So the only time that is real is right now. So I think purpose is to be. That's his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. I just want to make sure.
And for those who don't know who that is, he was in charge of creating Kanye's
documentary Genius.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So his people's. But anyway, so to add to sharing and just serving people, is my purpose is to just be authentically me, show up as me, not faking, not just.
Yeah, because we're not going to be disappointed in ourselves if we show up as our best in that moment. And your best is relative. It looks different in different seasons. So
it looks different in different days. Let's be clear.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, on your sad days, your best can look like getting up and getting dressed and washing your butt. That could be your best on some days that are like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. But
on your greatest days, your best could look like going above and beyond things that you don't normally do. Like, so it just looks relative. It's relative. So
the question is, how can you show up to be your best self every day?
Yeah.
Or not even every day. Yeah,
every day.
Because like she said, best self today could look like, literally, today is Saturday, you ain't got nothing to do. You got made your bed to lay back down.
Yeah. Yes. And as a matter of fact, you actually used a blanket instead of getting back under the covers. That's your best.
Mm-hmm.
And we okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
We okay with that. You didn't get on social media as much as you did yesterday. You read a little bit.
You practicing self-care.
You went to the gym, even though you did not feel like it. But you went. So, like, almost like don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself grace, because if your mindset is to do your best, then do your best, whatever that looks like for that day.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes down to purpose in this list, it was basically saying, this is how I would distract her from her purpose. So you got external distractions, you got the enemy doing his thing, okay, going to town.
Yeah.
So how do we still stand 10 toes down in navigating our purpose while experiencing distractions or, things that are trying to hold us back?
Sometimes, some of them days, you're going to have to just make sure that your big toe is down. Like, all them other toes, them other 8 toes might not be down, but the main toes that need to be down, at least keep your pinkies on the floor. You feel me? So, hey, like me looking up, hey, 2 toes down.
I cannot.
I'm grounded still.
Hey,
I'm connected.
Hey, I can't.
I think what's important is that you recognize things that are distractions.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get distracted, don't even know we've been distracted.
Yeah.
Let's start with recognizing that I'm being distracted right now. I'm spending too much time on social media. I'm allowing people's energies to mess with mine. I have somebody said something yesterday and I still got an attitude about it today. I'm distracted. Let's recognize.
So that's like we've been talking about self-awareness. You have to understand yourself and know yourself to know that something is off, something ain't right. Okay, this don't seem like something that's like my normal self.
Mm-hmm. And it's self-awareness is honesty.
Yeah.
That's a good time to be like, I'm not feeling this. I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of the stuff like going to the gym, I'm not feeling this. I don't want to do it. And I go anyway.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I'm probably not.
If I wasn't her motivator,
the worst.
We wouldn't be going to no gym.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Mind you, we got the gym membership because it was supposed to be a
partnership.
Yeah.
I hate the gym so bad. I think I worked out so much in my life.
Yeah. And I quit. So, I quit.
Now, mind you, it makes me feel good. I went on a tangent, but the point is, number 1, identify distractions.
Yeah.
Identify that you have them. Be honest about it.
Yeah.
Number 2,
do something about it.
Yeah, like
literally
sacrifice.
Yeah, do
small
something.
Sacrifices. Putting time limits on your phone. Not answering certain phone calls.
Yeah.
Delete
numbers, blocking people that you're not supposed to have, who mess up your energy.
Create goals about what you want to do and what you want to accomplish and steps to get there.
And your non-negotiables.
Like what?
When it comes down to your distractions, like, okay, we always talk about protect my peace. Okay, so when it comes down to your peace and your distractions, like, what's a non-negotiable for you?
Yeah, do that, because people be talking about them pieces and won't cut certain people off. Cut them off.
Is this personal?
No. I'm got peace. You know why? Because I cut them off.
Ain't nothing because that.
No, but it's I think access too. Certain people have access to you.
Yeah. So like,
no, we can't hang today. Sorry.
So that's a part of your non-negotiable. So anyone who affects my mood, or I'm aware of them, I steer clear. I do my best to steer clear. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm still working on getting my emotions out of that. So that's part of self-awareness. I understand. Okay. But getting my emotions out of it, as far as they about to change my mood. Oh, I know they about to say something crazy. Okay, well, don't internalize. Don't get pissed off. Like, just remove yourself from the situation. So I'm still working on that part. But a part of that non-negotiable would look like, don't show up, like, don't be around them, or go to the next room. But non-negotiable, when it comes down to that, it's just like, what does it look like to maintain your peace at all times? Like, you have identified a few things while we're talking of things that disturb your peace.
Mm-hmm. Or distract you.
Yeah. So hone in on those. Figure out, like, okay, what's a way to, you can even mess around and ask ChatGPT how to come up with non-negotiables and things like that, to basically keep you free from those negative distractions that you can have some sort of control over.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because I said before we started the podcast, I was like, I'm not going to tell nobody what to do. And here I am talking to y'all.
Yeah, but this is like based on experience. Yeah. And it's like, y'all got to listen to me sometimes. Don't listen to his sometimes.
That's crazy.
No, but yeah, like I knew we was going to get the people what they need. And y'all was going to give us what we needed. And while we talk to each other, we was going to give each other what we needed. So I already knew it was going to be like this.
Okay, so how do you move past... Okay, so we had distractions.
Yeah.
We talked about pretty much how to eradicate or move past distractions.
Yeah.
So what's next?
Yeah, because she be doing these big words. Sometimes you gotta...
Oh, yeah. Today, the word of the day is tittle. What I say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we was at this little football game today, and it was like little kids, right? And the little boy had the ball. I don't know what position he was. He was a little big boy. Little big boy.
He wasn't. Okay.
And he got the ball running to make a touchdown. He's just jogging. I'm like, he over there tittling around. Over there tittling. Now, where I got this word from, I don't know. But I looked it up, and it was very appropriate to it. So... Man, so it's moving with no purpose. Like, what you doing? Where you going? Nowhere fast. Or nowhere slow. All right. Tittle, look it up.
So what was your question?
I have a question. I don't recall. What's next? What's the next steps? After we get done tittling around.
The next steps, what do you mean? As far as, okay, so we talked about distractions.
Okay. Ooh, it's almost disrespectful for the enemy to be trying to attack me like this. Because if it was a person and they were trying to do this, we'd be like, oh no,
Well, okay, so the thing
is deep though. Like self-worth, like dealing with your self-worth and confidence and imposter syndrome, and that's deep.
I think the best part about this list is the fact that, one, it's true because I felt it. If I'll say 95%.
Yeah, I would say it was a lot.
But now that we have this list, what are we gonna do with it?
Ooh.
That's really like what it boils down to, because you are aware that he gonna take away or make you and try and make you look at yourself and feel unworthy, or that you don't deserve this promotion, or that you don't deserve to have financial freedom, or that you don't deserve to have the love of your life, even though you had toxic relationships in the past. He gonna try,
and you worked on yourself to get rid, like, out of those toxic.
Yeah, and so like you have to like keep reminding yourself, okay, oh, I know what this is. Oh no,
yeah, I've seen this before.
Oh no, I know exactly what's going on here. So you just have to keep reminding yourself. So even if this list is somewhere, I don't know, in a journal or something, like, we will have the link to the post so y'all can go and check it out yourselves. Because it was these 12 things, there were descriptions and little summaries and underneath each of them. So definitely check that out. But I think having this list and being aware of some of the tactics can help you to understand which season you're in now, what that looked like before. I would even say too, for the people who journal, and even if you don't, because I'm gonna say May, because I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. Life be looking like, life be lifing.
Thank you for not lying.
Yeah. But looking through this list and be like, okay, this resonated. Number 4 resonated with me. So what did that look like in that season when he tried to do this to me? Like, what did that look like when he tried to make me compare myself to other people and small businesses, and how did that make me feel? Or what are some things that stood out to me? It was, my business is too small. I don't have that much funding like they do. I don't have, like, Alicia Keys got Keys Soul Care, her skincare business. I'm not no famous person like that. She been in the game for decades. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm on my own path. God put me here for a reason, to create things. So I'm going to use my platform the way I need to use it. Because, yeah, like, I even asked ChatGPT this, and I said, give me a comparison something. chart or something, like tell me what's different between us. And they basically said, yes, she is a star, but they basically said that may wear off eventually, because like, what can she provide? You are actually in the community. Like, they said something like that, and I was just like, okay, good point. Mind you, Alicia Keys, she's doing what she's doing. She's doing a great job. I'm not saying that, but do some journaling to figure out how it resonates. Sorry, that was long.
No, it's okay. But comparison is a funny thing, because I've seen people, you know, from the outside, not knowing too much of their business, but just like assuming that most of their life looks like this. And then because I was present, like mentally present and physically in a space that I didn't ask to be in, I learned some of their business. You know what I mean? Like, on some, not that people were gossiping, but like somehow, some way I learned that what it looks like is not what it is. And I've been in too many of them spaces. So I try real hard to remember those situations when I try to, where I find myself trying to compare it to people's journeys, and just being content with that. But you know what? I'm a shift, because I've been wanting to say this.
Okay.
This week, I really have to thank God for, and I think this goes back to the self-worth thing. Really have to thank God for getting me through times when I was really sad. There were spaces when I was really sad, y'all. Like, really, 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 really sad. And I would try to figure out why I was so dang sad. And it was really deeply rooted. But he brought me out of that. So I guess my point in saying that is that I'm really, really happy to not be so sad no more.
Yeah.
But that I did a lot of work to get where I am today. Even with air traffic control, that whole situation, I moved I moved in April, came back in June, at the end of June. I was trying to figure out what was the purpose of me having to go through that.
Yeah.
I really could not understand, but I had an epiphany, I want to say between yesterday and today, that it kind of stripped me of my connection to accolades, because I compared, or like took who I was and said that I was these things. I was the things that I accomplished. I was the things that I got to experience. And though my experience made me who I am, like, at the end of the day, like, at my core, I am me. Without the accolades, without the good jobs, because with ATC, every day, I was getting told I was doing something wrong. But that did not make me, that wasn't me, or part of me. No, maybe it was a part of me, but it didn't define who I was.
Yeah.
It didn't define me. And there are some things that I won't do great. It just is what it is. And there's other things that I will thrive in. And the goal is to just find those things, you know, and it's okay to learn. It's okay to not be good at things.
Yeah.
That's how you build your confidence too.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm striving to do the next couple of months of this year. I'm just moving forward. It's to rebuild my confidence, because it did strip everything.
Yeah, it did.
So I need to rebuild. I think I am. I'm on a podcast talking to y'all, so I think there is some sort of confidence I can say. But yeah, thank you for sharing. Or thank you for allowing me to share.
Thank you for sharing. Yeah. No, but that's real though, because that was a solid season.
It was a solid season.
And I guess from my perspective too, I had to almost like remind her like of who she was. Like, you are a great test taker, and so this is just something that's challenged. It's your first real challenge. So because I cheated off of her all the time. So
in college we had the same major, so she'll be calling me like, Cynthia, what was that paper that you did?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I had to remind her, like, this is just something that's just really, really hard,
and it may not be for you.
Yeah, like,
that's okay. So what I'm super proud, back to your point about journaling, as I've journaled through that process and just seeing how much I like hunker down on, I'm going to finish. And they're going to have to send me home. I'm not going to go home. I'm not going to quit. But it also just kind of brought like some type of fight in me, and kind of like, okay, girl, we're going to do this ugly. Like, success is messy. I think I had a perspective about what success looked like before. Success is messy. There is no blueprint for it. And I said, I'm gonna have to just bunker down, and they're gonna have to send me home if this ain't for me.
Okay, so I want to elaborate on that like real quick. So basically, was it a part of like your alignment to be there? Like,
yes,
it was.
I say yes. I gotta say yes because everything about that opportunity just was so too easy.
It was
too easy. I started the process in 2022. I applied in 2022. Pretty much by the end of
2022.
I applied in 2022.
Went in 2024.
Yes, that's planting seeds right there. Back to, and we just keep tying stuff back.
Yeah.
Applied in 2022. I would say by the like August 2022, and by
hold on. Jesus.
Yeah. Commercial break.
And by
I would say January 2023, they was like, yeah, we don't really need you right now. So I was like, okay, cool. It's not too much. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I already had opportunity. I was in real estate at the time. So I'm like, okay, it was what it was. And then November 2023, they hit me up like, hey, I know what we said before, but you ready? I was like, hey, why not? There was, again, no pressure.
Yeah.
So went through the test and drug test and all these
background checks.
Background checks. Yeah. Like all these things
checks.
And it just was too easy. It just was, everything was just aligning. They made my life easy. So I didn't feel apprehension. I was nervous about it because I didn't know much about air traffic control.
Yeah.
So if any apprehension I had, it was because I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
But other than that, there was no, I try to pay attention to obstacles that come in the way. Like, nah, child, it was too easy. So to your point,
okay,
I feel like I was supposed to be there.
Okay, so
and I would have been disappointed if I did not follow through with that.
Yes, because that would have been waiting on you.
Yeah, I would have been like I would have regretted not doing it.
So in the process of you being in alignment, was there any point that you felt like you were out of alignment with your purpose in the process?
That's really, I guess maybe it's not as hard. Did I feel out of alignment? I felt out of alignment most times when I was trying to do stuff in my own strength and not like lean on support systems and not lean on God, because I was trying to do things in my own, trying to understand while I was there. Like what I learned took me time. I left in June and just had that realization yesterday.
So it's October.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say I got out of alignment anytime that I did fall into questioning my self-worth and questioning why I was there. Mind you, I was the only black girl. I was the only black person in my class, and there wasn't that many people that looked like me there. So it was just strange. Like, always questioning, feeling imposter syndrome. Like, I should not be here. Why am I here?
Yeah.
So yes, those are the times where I felt out of alignment. Ooh. And that was the enemy he was trying to distract me.
Yeah, because you definitely said
yes,
imposter syndrome.
Girl, your foot down there, y'all thought our foot was like a roach.
Okay.
A mouse or something. Not a roach.
It's a dog.
Oh. Yeah. It's some dogs, all right. All right now. Okay. Oh, my question for you is, because I know you chose the entrepreneur journey, while you were working a job and doing your entrepreneur stuff, did you feel out of alignment doing both? Because that is a question that I have. Is like, should I go back to work a regular job, or should I try the entrepreneur route? I mean, I'm already doing the entrepreneur route, but should I stay in it, stick with it, full time, or do that?
Okay, so I this is my second go around, doing the full time entrepreneurship, however you say it, era or whatever. So basically, the first time I did it, something failed miserably. It was the expo. It failed miserably.
It didn't fail miserably.
Well, in my mind,
it just didn't meet her expectations.
Yes, it didn't meet my expectations. I also overcommitted. So a lot of stuff that I purchased, I had to pay back. And so in my mind now, I need to go back, get some money. I need money. So I had to get jobs. I got the jobs that I shouldn't have taken. Warehouse jobs. Can y'all see me at a warehouse unless I own it? No. So
you gotta start somewhere, child.
So, no, but that was a miserable feeling. But then the job that I got after that, my goal was to move out, and I ended up getting a residential school job. So I was able to live on campus, which was cool. But at the end of the day, it was good for a season, but doing my business and doing that job and taking care of kids, that was the hardest thing I had to do, because there was no business. Like, I was sending out sporadic email marketing and text message marketing on, like, oh, I forgot about my business. Hey girl, you over there. Let me act like I'm doing something. Or let me post. So it was very random. It was a lot of months that I took hiatuses from social media because I was like, this is too much, because mentally I was broken down, physically broken down. I lost a lot of weight, gained a whole lot of weight during that time, because I even looked at a picture. I took a selfie, and the neck was all little. I said, that was when I first started. So
little Arie.
Yeah. And so I say all that to say, this season, this time around, I keep saying seasons. Y'all gonna have to deal with it, because life is literally seasons. Just like it's 4 seasons, your life will change, and y'all know we go through different phases and spaces. So, so in this time, I knew it was time to get out of there when I was being very aggressive, and not necessarily aggressive, aggressive. Whatever y'all think aggressive look like, that's what I was.
Aggressive.
Because people kept trying me in every single season, every single moment. The kids, co-workers, bosses. You can still catch these hands on my mammy.
Anyway. On my mammy.
Anyway, so yeah, bosses. Well, it's just one. She was tripping, just crazy lady, little girl, needed to get stumped on. But I decided to quit before I did that. Out of alignment. See how I quit before I beat someone up? Very demure, very classy, very cutesy.
Very stay out of jail.
Very would be just coming out. Don't care.
No, that's crazy.
But yeah. So out of alignment was once I felt like I was getting beat up from different angles, couldn't focus on my business, the one that you made me start and had me start. I couldn't focus on that. And so it was just like, yeah, it's time. So now I'm in a space where financially, because that's what gets me. That's what gets my attention. I'm learning is when my money goes low, I get on my knees and go lower and pray. Because God, what are you doing here? No, I'm just playing. But I knew the time was coming. Bank account kept getting lower and lower. I knew the time was coming. So like now, because he basically said, like, you gonna do the same thing and just get another job because I didn't tell you to do that. Because I'm learning, I'm in the same space. This time, October is when I got that warehouse job. That's good. Because I felt that. October is when I got that job that I hated.
Ooh.
And so, and right now, I damn near could be at $0 in my bank account right now. But I'm not going to rush and get a job, because I also know what last year and 2 years ago felt like. Because it was two years ago. So I know what that felt like. So when you say, I'm trying to figure out if you have the capacity, which I feel like you don't.
No, it's just no. It's not no. It's too demanding.
And I think because we went through what we went through, she got the job as well a year later, and I honestly believe she got there to get me out.
Hey.
Because I wouldn't have gone on that trip.
Yeah.
Like basically we went on a trip, came back from the trip. We had to talk to our boss to tell her how great the trip was and how educational it was.
Yeah, of course you don't get free trips.
Yeah. You gotta do presentations, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And basically after that presentation is when we like saw true character in Miss Ma'am.
Yeah.
Real mad, real. Who are these two black girls? And why they
trying to shake some stuff?
And why they coming in here like this? Yeah, did not like that. So yeah, so she came, took me out because of air traffic control. In her opinion, I mean her reasoning was quitting for air traffic control. Mine was I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna make it without her, and I'm not gonna make it. So, but looking back, I know this is a drawn out answer, but looking back now, I keep thinking like I should have just stayed because overall it was an easy job. But it wasn't.
Yeah, it
was demanding. Yeah, but the workload was easy.
Yeah,
and so I could have stayed, saved some money, but then I thought about it. No, I couldn't have.
Nah.
I literally couldn't have. When I say crawling my way out, my elbows started getting dark for some reason. It started getting muddy, started getting scraped up. Didn't even understand, but now I know. Feet hurting.
Elbows always cry.
Feet. That's why I started Global Flow. Now I'm just playing. Feet hurting from stepping on people's necks. Because who's going to play with me? Okay. So it's just like, I knew when it was time to take a step back. And I'm also knowing that it's not time for me to go back in.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's also ways to just pay attention to distractions. Because distractions can look like opportunities.
Because you just said.
You just
said something right there.
I'm going to say it again.
You just said something. That's real good.
Who is that? That ain't me.
Yeah.
Distractions can look like opportunities. I feel like screaming.
That's really good.
I feel like screaming.
Yeah, because 2 years ago, I moved out of my parents' house. I'm moving back in their home. I thought that was a wonderful opportunity. The money that I saved there it's gone and went.
But also, I mean, hey, I'm still trying to figure out if God uses your decisions, even when it's out of alignment, if He still uses your decisions and choices to kind of make it good for you, or He kind of let you just.
He said, if you go out of my will to get it, you're gonna stay out of my will to keep it. And I don't need to keep that money.
This is enough church for me.
Oh, okay. Because do I have to go tomorrow? I'm just waiting.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. That threw me.
Because and this is a question to y'all, like, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all thought it was a grand opportunity and it ended up being not what you expected, not what you thought, something that caused more pain, hurt, trauma, than you foreseen? I don't know. Have y'all been in situations like that?
Yeah. In times like these, make me question whether I'm having crazy faith and waiting and just being patient. Because I can literally go get a job. It's not even about the job. It's just about having the capacity to stay creative.
Like literally the person you created me to be. Because we are creators. Like
now I'm chasing money.
And you and you know what though? I'm in a space now. I'm about to dig a little bit. Can I dig?
Go dig.
I'm in a space now where when it comes down to me having a lack of money, now when it comes down to relationships and dating, I'm like, where are you financially? Because we both can't be struggling. I literally can't. I can't. Because I need you to teach me something. I mean, I'm good with my money, y'all.
Yeah, she is really good. She's my advisor. And actually, really, it's funny because it's a side note.
Yeah, our side notes go crazy.
I love a good side note.
Side note. Okay. Hey, you.
When my money is low, I do better with it.
I mean, but is that out of scarcity? Or is that out of panic?
That's not. Matter of fact, I'm getting the least amount of money that I have all year. I done paid. I'm paying down my credit cards. My car is paid. Car been paid off. But you know what I mean? Like
your car
has been paid off. But the point is,
I knew that. Okay.
Yeah. Since April, I think.
Yeah.
The point is,
yes.
I mean, I utilize my resources, what I have now, so that I can, once I get more, it's better. Go back.
Yeah. Okay. So when I'm now that I'm in this space, so dating looks different for me, and it's also creating the superficial goals, because my future husband could literally be in the same situation as me. I could meet him tomorrow, and I'd be like, because of that stupid mindset, like, we both can't be struggling, and he'd be looking at me like, girl, I'm a day away from making $1 million, and you tweaking.
Ooh.
So I know that I have to chill on that. And also when it comes down to just like my mindset about money now, out of scarcity, whatever. Scarcity. I'm scarred and it's scarcity right now. No, I'm just saying, but out of scarcity, it's like I'm trying to only focus on money, and that's not what you do when you're trying to attract something. You think about it and you let it go. Like, God literally told me He is my provider. Why am I sitting here trying to figure out how to make ends meet? It's sickening, though.
It is. It's not comfortable. Let's be very clear about that.
11:59, God. Can we try 11:30? Can we try an 11?
No.
Like,
No.
you know what I'm saying? So I have to. So a way to we asked the question earlier for the distraction thing, but you got to keep reminding yourself over and over that, like, if you are in the Word or whatever, go back to the Word to remind yourself of what God said He gonna do. Hold Him to that, but just let it go. Like, don't stress on it, because once you stress on it, you do the opposite of attracting. You like.
Sorry, we had a little.
You cannot jump and then. Okay, go ahead.
We had a little camera mishap, you know. If y'all only knew.
Listen to the elevator music.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Okay. If y'all only knew, we be. Oh, I was going to say something. We be making it happen, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Like our alma mater, the illustrious Clark Atlanta University.
Speaking of homecoming this next week, we're gonna do like a
find a way or make one is their motto.
Okay.
Thought number 2. Yeah, we're gonna do a. Excuse me.
Boo, boo. Y'all ever seen Temptations when they was hitting the ceiling?
We making a record down here.
Yeah. No, that was good. Like, the people that we live with don't respect us. They don't respect the craft.
You know what's funny? They probably don't even hear it though. Because of these. That's funny as crap.
We'll let y'all know that the water's running right now. My phone is dying, so we're going to make this snap.
Yeah, so
your scarcity mindset. You're attracting more when you have a scarcity mindset, or subtracting less
when you have a scarcity mindset. So basically, out of all this, look at what resonates with you and how you think the enemy has come to try and steal, kill, and destroy. And let us know down in the comments, like, if anything resonated with you or what resonated with you. And for your own homework assignments, journal or talk to someone, like talk to your friend, or to help you process at least 2 of them.
Yeah.
That's your homework game.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah.
We always here to talk. We love to talk, as you can see.
Yeah. We rambled a little bit today.
Yeah, we was rambling.
Yeah.
But we shared a lot of good stuff, so amen.
Yeah. So thank y'all for always listening. Thank y'all for being here. And stay tuned. We have so much more. This is just a little bit. We try not to have too many notes because we want to keep talking to y'all and let the camera in on our conversations. So yeah, thank y'all. We love y'all.
Peace.
Bye.